Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know where we are today?
Well, we just got done reading Amos chapter 6.
Yes, we did. That is correct. We did.
And in that chapter, God was mad at the complacent. The people, people who were just
the layabouts.
Yeah, they weren't doing all the they wanted the wine and the drinks and the things and the ivory walls and the whatevers and
them thick babes that be laying on the couch eating bonbons.
Sounds pretty nice to me, actually.
Right?
You know, like you're there,
herps.
You're there, like, you know, in that area with like the figs and the olives and the laying about and the ivory and not that ivory's good. Ivory's bad. I don't want any ivory because I don't want the elephants to die, and I think that's horrible. But, you know, back then they didn't know, and they.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, so there was more God's going to kill people for being, you know, not the way he wants them to be, and
right.
And they're bad and horrible and did pretty much the expected way things go with God.
Would you say that God hates them?
That's a good question.
I mean, he's bringing all kinds of calamity on them.
He does. But I feel like, okay, I feel like it's the parent who is the one who says they love their kids, and they're doing this because they love their kids, but it turns out it's horrible for their kids because they're abusive. Yeah.
And they don't know
most people would interpret as hate or, you know, something along those lines, but
it's misguided love.
Yeah.
He
honestly
just needs therapy.
I was going to say, yeah.
In 2024.
We've talked about it before. I think God needs therapy.
Really, he and his people need family therapy.
Yeah. For sure.
Because his people need to pick a God and get there.
Right.
And they need a reason to trust that he's the one they should pick.
Right now, I think that, definitely even today, God and God's people could use some therapy.
And how? I said, I know that's right.
So anyway, God's going to kill some people because they're complacent, because he doesn't like things they're doing and whatever normal shit in the Bible.
He's going to get them.
That was Amos chapter 6, which means that today we're getting into
Amos chapter 7.
All right, let's do this.
What? All right, let's read Amos chapter 7.
All right.
This is what the Sovereign Lord showed me.
Showed you?
He showed it to me.
He didn't say it. He showed. This is show and tell.
He showed me something.
This is God displaying his wares.
What do you think he showed me?
I don't want to know.
He was preparing swarms of locusts.
Always with the fucking locusts.
After the king's share had been harvested, and just as the late crops were coming up. When they had stripped the land clean, I cried out, Sovereign Lord, forgive! How can Jacob survive? He is so small.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
that's a good question, I guess. You're destroying all their crops, except for the king's share, apparently.
Yeah, the king got
But-
his, and there was nothing left.
That seems really unfair, right? I mean, he punishes everybody except the king?
From what I understand, tariffs will set us all free. And tariffs are merely taxes. And taxes are beautiful things that are, somebody pays them, but it's not the rich.
Yeah, it gets translated down to the cost of goods because tariffs they tax other countries for importing goods. So therefore, when those goods come in...
The only thing I could hear is that I am rich and I don't have to pay them. And
Oh, no, they have to pay them, but it doesn't affect them nearly as much.
But I'm the king and I get everything good.
If you're rich, a raise of $25 in the price of a washing machine doesn't hurt you as much as if your income is $30,000 a year.
All I can hear you saying is that I'm rich and my taxes are not going up. That's all I can hear.
Okay.
And my eggs will be affordable.
Got it.
That's what I hear.
Your eggs won't be affordable.
That's what I'm hearing, though. That's the only thing I can hear you say.
Okay. We're talking about God. Why? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Trump got elected. I don't know how you wouldn't know that, but there it is. And wife is on a Trump tear.
Well,
So
it's not my fault.
everything for the next 6 months possibly has a, I would say 20% chance of reminding wife of something
Okay,
about Trump.
look, you're like, it doesn't seem fair that the king gets his share first. And I'm like, doesn't it? That's what we do in America. That's literally what we just elected. So, I mean, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I mean, my mind didn't go there, but,
Well, you are not a small woman in America. So there it is. I know you hate it when I go there, but that's how it goes.
Right.
That's how it be.
Okay.
Fucking eggs. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, it's so small. So the Lord relented. Well, that was lucky.
Wow.
This will not happen, the Lord said. Nice.
Wait, what? So,
Cool.
Did this, I'm assuming this is Amos, that's like, hey, dude, like, can you not? But, like, how did he know he was going to send locusts? Maybe did he, like, have, like, a locust plague that he just, like, showed him from the clouds? Like, hey, what do you think,
He's
man?
like, I thought I saw a locust
Send him.
today, Lord. Can you not?
Send him this.
And the Lord was like, all right, this will not happen.
Amos is like, we did this in the last book, man. Don't do it again.
Don't do it. This is what the sovereign Lord showed me. The sovereign Lord was calling for judgment by fire. So first there were locusts, then there was fire.
Can we go back to the locust, maybe?
No.
No?
Also, I read that by fire, he may or may not have actually meant drought.
Oh.
Fire, drought, whatever.
That's not confusing at all.
No.
Okay.
It dried up the great deep and devoured the land. Then I cried out, Sovereign Lord, I beg you, stop! How can Jacob survive? He is so small.
Yeah.
So the Lord relented. You know how it be. You know how when you ask God,
Wait,
hey, could
is
you
he
not?
doing these things, or is he
He's
just
showing
telling
them.
Amos, hey,
Look,
I'm gonna do these things?
This is what the sovereign Lord showed me.
Okay.
Okay?
So, like, these
That's
are
how each of
vision.
these-
Can we interpret it as like a vision, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
He's giving him visions. There's 3 of them. We've read 2.
Got it. So this
Okay.
is like the ghost of Christmas past and future and
Always.
present and all that.
And the 3 little pigs and the 3 bears.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's always 3.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'm like, Amos, I'm like, oh, don't do fire and whatever. And then the Lord's like, hey, fine. So the Lord relented. This will not happen either, said the sovereign Lord said.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't really see why, though. Just because this one guy is like,
yeah.
dude, don't, please.
right? Like, you just pray and God gives you whatever you want. He lets your football team win. And
But for just like one guy?
Yeah.
One guy.
sure,
Okay.
Amos said so.
He's getting ready to punish an entire group
Nation,
of people.
yeah.
And Amos is like, please don't. And then he's like, all right.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
This makes no sense.
No, not at all. This is what he showed me. The Lord was standing by a wall that had been built true to plumb, with a plumb line in his hand. And the Lord asked me, what do you see, Amos? A plumb line, I replied. Then the Lord said, look, I am setting a plumb line among my people Israel. I have a note on this.
Okay.
I will spare them no longer. The high places of Isaac will be destroyed, and the sanctuaries of Israel will be ruined. With my sword I will rise against the house of Jeroboam. All right, but let's find out. What the fuck do you mean by plumb line again now?
Sure.
Yeah, because I was like, can you give me a what?
Okay, yeah.
So, sorry, I'm scrolling. Okay, the Lord... plumb line in his hand.
Yeah.
A plumb line or a plumb bob or a plummet.
Okay.
It's a tool to measure not only for building, but also for pulling down, which should be done in the midst of the people, that all might be tried individually, and that all might acknowledge the justice of the sentence, which is a complete ruin. The Vulgate Latin version renders it a plasterer's or mason's trowel instead of a plumb line.
Okay.
With which they lay their plaster and mortar on in a building.
Okay. Yeah.
The Septuagint, that's the Greek, translates it as an adamant.
What's an adamant?
An adamant what?
I've heard that before.
An adamant is an adjective.
Well, is it, or is there a different meaning for it?
Something can be adamant. I don't know that something is an adamant.
Got it.
Is it a noun?
It's a mythical substance, apparently, a stone or metal believed to be indestructible.
Like adamantium.
Yeah, or like vibranium or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, like from Wakanda.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's often associated with like diamonds and things like that.
Yeah. So. Like, isn't that like what Wolverine's claws are made out of or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's adamantium then, not adamant. All right. So yeah, that's what it is in that book.
Yep.
And it is called Anakides by Pliny, who was one of those early philosopher guys.
Yeah, he was one of the Yeah.
Yep. A word in sound near to what is being used here. What's an Anakides? I didn't look that up. I meant to.
How do you spell that?
Anachites. Anakides or Anakites.
Okay.
Anachites.
Got it. I'm looking it up right now, so we'll see what I can come up with here. That's just it's
adamantium?
It's the giants mentioned in the Bible.
Ooh, that's fun.
Probably.
The Anakites, not Anakides.
Or
the Anakites?
Or it's a gemstone also.
Oh, interesting.
There's a precious stone.
Okay.
Mentioned in some ancient texts, but it says one in the Bible though. It should be the giants. The giants.
The Amalekites.
Anakim.
Huh.
A race of giants mentioned in the Bible.
Okay, I'm so confused.
And I don't know like how you pronounced it when we read it, so
Anakides.
It could be all. I don't know.
That is so funny. And then the Targum renders it judgment.
Okay.
In the Arabic tongue, it signifies either lead or tin, and thus is a line with lead at the end of it.
Okay.
So I don't know what any of that means, but it's a plumb line. Okay?
Sure. Plumb line. And he's holding it because he's gonna...
It sounds almost Wiccan. Like, I'm imagining like a Wiccan person with a pendulum, right? Like with a chain, and at the end of the chain is a like a pendant, you know?
Right.
And they're like trying to see if it swings. And if it does, like if it swings a certain way, the answer is yes, and the other way is no. And it's like, that's how you're being judged. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. Like, this sounds Wiccan. All right.
I just, because I was a little bit confused because they were trying, like they talked about the locusts, and then they talked about the fire. Mm-hmm. And those made sense as far as what that is. But
and then the third vision is judgment of some kind.
Got it. Yeah, and actually I just kind of like did a brief thing here, but yeah, it's just like it's an assessment basically of their deeds and their whatever.
Yeah, judgment.
So, yeah, judgment.
Makes sense. Okay.
It's like what's the Wayne thing? The Wayne guy for the Egyptians or whatever.
Yeah. What is that guy's name? Oh, he weighs your soul.
Right. Yeah.
And I forget. Isn't he the one that he weighs your soul before you can get on like the boat to cross? Or that's Greek. Never mind.
Anubis. It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anubis. Yeah. I was getting him confused with the guy that rows the boat across the river Styx.
Right.
That's
well,
Greek.
he is the judge of the dead, so he's weighing the heart and all that stuff, and it has to do with the afterlife and things like that.
These guys are all called psychopomps.
Yeah,
isn't that just the coolest word?
It is a cool word, yeah.
I think I've done this before.
You have.
And you were like, at the time, like, psychopomp. But now you're like, yes, I know. Yes. Yes, of course. Psychopomp. Prum. All right. So now we're going to switch topics completely.
Oh.
And we'll talk about this more in the Q&A,
sure.
I think.
Okay.
But some Bible-y scholar people are like, whoa, this shit came out of nowhere and completely interrupted the visions. Because we're talking about something else now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Just
it's like, it's a whole new chapter, but it's not a new chapter.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, back at the ranch.
Yeah.
Then Amaziah, the priest of Bethel, sent a message to Jeroboam, king of Israel.
Okay.
Amos is raising a conspiracy against you in the very heart of Israel. The land cannot bear all of his words, for this is what Amos is saying. Jeroboam will die by the sword, and Israel will surely go into exile away from their native land. Ugh.
Yeah, this is very misplaced.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Amaziah, this is like so like high school girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then Amaziah goes to Amos, get out, you seer. Ugh. Go back to the land of Judah. Earn your bread there and do your prophesying there. Don't prophecy anymore at Bethel because this is the king's sanctuary and the temple of the kingdom. Boom.
Yeah.
Oof.
Get your ass out of here.
You could see that he like totally snapped his fingers in his face when he was done and was like, be gone, bitch.
It's like he started, like if this was actually, Amos writing this, it's like he started with one idea and then like he was like, these fuckers are trying to get me banished. I'm gonna write about them.
Yeah.
And then it was just like there.
Yeah. And then somebody just stapled it together without.
Like, I don't know why this is here, but whatever, it's here. So
look, all I did, I just picked up the pages on the floor. I didn't say this is the order they went. You told me to get the papers. You did not tell me to look at what page numbers.
No, it's like when you go, are you sure they're all in the right order? Yeah. They're all they're all in the right order.
I solemnly swear I am up to no good. So then Amos answered Amaziah, I was neither a prophet nor the son of a prophet, you stupid bitch, but I was a shepherd. Hello. And I also took care of sycamore fig trees. But the Lord, Amos is like, I'm not even a real prophet and you're kicking me out for the shit I'm saying. It's not even my fault.
But you're claiming to be a prophet.
It's not my fault. God is telling me what to say. I'm just quoting God. Like, look, I'm Amos, okay? You be, what's his name? Amaziah.
Hold on, though.
You be Amaziah.
Before we get into the role play, anybody could say they're talking for God.
Of course.
Anybody.
Yes. So you're Amaziah, and you're like, be gone, bitch.
Yeah, be gone, bitch.
I love that you don't want to call me a bitch. Oh, I love you. That's so sweet. Okay, so you're like, be gone, bitch. And then, okay, so now I am Amos. I'm not even a prophet, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. I just woke up one morning, and God was like, this, and I showed you this, and I showed you that, and now you're making me go away, and it's not even my fault. What? Oh my God. And then, okay, now you be Amazon. Stop whining.
Yeah, stop whining.
I'm not whining. It's just that this is my house. I just want to live here. Can't I just live? Can't I just live my life? Oh my God.
He sounds like the guy from Clerks, Dante, that he's like, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Oh my God. Yeah. Except that he's not quite as whiny as what I was doing.
Well, he was pretty.
I mean, he was like, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
He was kind of shitty about it the whole time.
Shitty, but not whiny.
Right, yeah.
Like, he was like, I'm not even supposed to be here
he had
today.
a couple of like fit throwing things where he's like, I'm not even, whatever.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Right, yeah. He was pretty.
But he wasn't like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're adding that inflection to this voice.
I am.
So I'm just
because I'm putting my voice. This is how I would sound if I was bitching and moaning.
Yeah.
But the Lord took me, Amos, from tending the flock. Like I'm just laying there. I'm just like watching my sheep and whatever, okay? And then the Lord took me and said to me, go prophecy to my people Israel. Now then, hear the word of the Lord. You say, do not prophesy against Israel and stop preaching against the descendants of Isaac. But therefore, this is what the Lord says.
maybe we should just, maybe we're going about this whole thing all wrong.
We are.
Maybe we should just get out there and be like, God told us to say this.
Mm-hmm.
God said that.
Did you know it's very easy to set up a church?
Yeah. God told us that all people should be treated and respected equally. Mm-hmm. Women's rights should be reinstated. God said. God said. Don't look at me. God said this. He told me to tell you.
We should like reprint the Bible, but only the good bits.
That's gonna be real short.
I know, very short, very short. And you got to take out like.
To be fair, people don't really like to read, so that might actually go over.
That's what I'm saying. You know? Like we just took out the boring bits. This is the good bits.
Yeah.
And
we'll paraphrase it. You know.
Yeah.
Just put it.
Yeah.
Like, hell, just make up shit. Most people aren't even gonna know what was in there anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
So just make it sound sort of like old style language.
Yeah.
And rewrite it, and then just be like, "Here's the Bible, guys. This is the Bible." I don't care if that's not the Bible. That's the one God told me is the Bible. God told me that thou art wearing pink on Wednesdays. Yeah, it's not my fault. I had wife write this while I had my head in a toilet, and that's what God had me do. Look, all I did was tell ChatGPT to channel God, and this is what came out. And you are telling me that is not correct? I call bullshit. Right. Nobody could direct ChatGPT better than God. Right. Are you saying God could not type these words? Blasphemer. Right. Oh my gosh. You are going to burn, sir. I recommend you get your rainbows in order and you start appealing to your neighbors. Yeah. Anyways, your wife will become a prostitute, just saying, in the city, okay? Like, I'm Amos and I'm talking to Amaziah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm like, remember how you just told me to get the fuck out? And I was like, but I'm just a lowly farm boy. And you're like, so get. And I'm like, but I don't even know anything. God just told me this shit. Guess what? What? Your wife will become a prostitute in the city. I'm sorry. Damn. And your sons and daughters will fall by the sword. Whatever. Your kids are just going to die. Yeah. Whatever. Right. Your land will be measured and divided up, and you yourself will die in a pagan country. I'm just saying. And Israel will surely go into exile away from their native land. The end. I'm just telling you what God said. I don't know. Wow. Yeah. That was a phone drop, people. That was a mic drop. Not a mic drop, but a phone drop. Well, it was by the mic, and it could have been a mic drop if you had not said that it wasn't. Oh, yeah, that's true. I could have said that, yeah. Yeah. He was just basically like, your wife is going to be a fucking whore, and your kids are going to die, and you're going to get shipped out, and then you're going to die too. How do you feel about that? Did you want to still exile me, asshole? Take it back. Take it back. I had AI write a short version of the Bible. You want to hear it? I do. You do. What did God tell you? So this is AI channeling God to write a short version of the Bible. Oh, well, okay? First you got to read your prompt. So my prompt was channel God and write a short version of the Bible in a 5th grade wording. Oh, I love it. That's exactly how I would have done it too. So here's what it says. Mm-hmm. The big story of the Bible. In the beginning, there was nothing. Then God said, let there be light. And bam, the whole universe was born. He made the stars, the sun, the moon, earth, and all the awesome animals. He even made special humans, Adam and Eve, to live in a beautiful garden. But Adam and Eve broke a rule, and that messed things up. Life got harder, and people started making bad choices, but God still loved them. He promised to send someone special to help. Meanwhile, God chose a guy named Abraham and his family to become a special group. He gave them rules to follow and promised to bless them. They had some wild adventures, like when Moses led them out of Egypt and Joseph saved them from a famine. I can't with this. I hate it so much. Go on. Finally, God sent his son, Jesus, to earth. Jesus was super kind and taught everyone about God's love. He even did miracles like healing sick people and making blind people see. The way you spoke, it sounded like you said killing blind people instead of healing. Healing. Yes. Sorry, not the best reader in the world. I don't. Keep going. But some people didn't like Jesus and were mean to him. Yeah, because kindness never sells. We only like hate and Nazism in this world. They even put him on a cross. Yes, they did. Yeah. But guess what? What? Jesus rose from the dead. No way. He showed everyone that he was stronger than death and promised to always be there with them after that. Oh, I'm sorry. always be there with them. After that, his friends spread his message of love and forgiveness all over the world.
His friends, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bible's two main parts. Old Testament. Stories are about creation, Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, Moses, and the Ten Commandments. It's all about God's promises and how he chose a special group of people.
That's what it's all about.
New Testament. All about Jesus' life, his teachings, his death on the cross, and his amazing resurrection. It also tells how his friends shared his message with everyone. The main point. God loves everyone so much. He wants us to be kind to each other, follow his rules, and trust in Jesus. If we do that, we can be friends with God forever and ever.
What if we don't
end.
What if we don't do that? Then we can't be friends with God?
Apparently.
Who's going to tell the Nazis? Who's going to tell Trump? Oh, I'm so sad for these. They don't get to be friends with God forever and ever.
We really need to finish our version of the we've started kind of writing our version of the Bible.
Yeah.
We really need to get that done.
We do need to get that done.
Because I'm so looking. We're gonna. So we plan on writing one for ourselves, and we're gonna do it like book by book. So like Genesis, and then so on and so forth. But
and incorporate stuff from our podcast and.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun project, I think, by the time we're done with it. But it's going to take a long time. So,
an undertaking.
Yeah, don't have any illusions that it's coming out like next week or even next month or probably even in the next year.
Right.
But at some point.
It's something
we want to do.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like fun.
It seems like we should.
It seems like we should.
It seems like far.
If there's anybody that was meant to do that, it was us.
God has spoken. What can you do? We were just out there tending our sheep, and then one day God was like, go read the Bible and talk about how much of a dick I am.
Honestly, I think it was more like we have spoken.
Yeah.
You and I have spoken. Actually, specifically about doing this. So.
Actually, if you want to be real clear, I have spoken because I said, husband, let's read the Bible. And you were like, I'm sorry, what?
You're talking about initially when we started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, you wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's read the Bible. It's material for, it's turtles all the way down. We'll never run out.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And you were like, I don't want to read the Bible. I was like, I don't either. That's why it'll be fun.
Right.
And it is. It's the funnest. It's so horrible. I hate it.
It's so horrible, but fun.
I made this
is fun. Yeah.
Today was fun because it's so fucking stupid.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not even a prophet. Like, what?
Not even supposed to be here today. All right. That was Amos chapter 7.
It sure as fuck was. Oh my God, I missed a Ghostbusters reference.
What?
Oh my God. It's totally Winston Zedmore when they're in jail and Winston Zedmore's like, I wasn't even there. I just work for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you missed it. You didn't miss it completely. You almost missed it.
Yeah.
That would have been tragic.
It would have been tragic.
You probably would have had to start the next episode with that. If it occurred to you after we got done.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a good thing it didn't.
Right. Yes. I got it in. Whew.
Yeah. So that was Amos chapter 7.
And a Ghostbusters reference.
Yes. Which means we'll be back tomorrow with...
Not a Ghostbusters reference unless there's a new one. And a mouse chapter 8.
Amos chapter 8.
A mouse.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.